Welcome everybody to the Scumbag Podcast. And now, welcome your host, Scumbag McGee. What up, y'all? This is the Scumbag Podcast. You already know your fucking host, Scumbag McGee, and
Wally the Weirdo.
Now we get into the full card of the Mook and Tay Roc. It's not named the card. I think it's just called the Mook and Tay Roc card.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so they should have called it something, right?
Yeah, it's
like they gave Cassidy what, like redemption or something,
no
lockdown
name.
or something. Is that an official card? You know what I'm saying? For the other battlers. Look, this is the card right here.
This was
who's battling?
It is.
Who the fuck is battling? Come on, man. That's kind of fucked up.
Man, it's Smack. It's what you do. It's business, man.
Look,
he holding it off.
This is the battles, other battlers. Can you not see that? Can I see what that says? That's what Smack doing to these guys right here. This is a fine print, dog. This is what was sent to me on Twitter. This was zoomed in on. Look at this shit. So first battle we got going on is B. Dot versus Holmzie Da God. I'm thinking that's the first battle. So start off. What do you think? What do you think about B. Dot versus Holmzie?
I think Holmzie's gonna do well. People probably got B. Dot to go crazy. Holmzie's gonna hold his own.
Holmzie from Jersey too.
Yeah. Loud boy, original loud boy.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna hold his own. But B. Dot is dope too. Like he's real lyrical.
Yeah.
He's gonna say some shit that's gonna make you like. You got to, put it together.
Yeah. I think they're both kind of the way they're anglers. You know what I'm saying? I think Holmzie, like when he first started, he was maybe known as a punchline guy. I think it kind of got stale. He kind of started mixing it with the punchlines with the angles.
He fixed it up, yeah. He tuned it.
You know what I mean? Yeah, so... And B. Dot is angle king type shit. So, yeah, I think that Holmzie won. He won the Ultimate Madness. That's hard with a tournament. You're right, in 2 weeks before.
You had to battle a lot of people.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
2 weeks prep.
And B. Dot just came off an incredible battle with T-Top. You know what I'm saying? So, I guess they're both riding high right now. You know what I mean? Especially, Holmzie was the underdog the whole Ultimate Madness. He beat Danny Myers. Yeah. He beat Bill Collector. He beat Saga. People, yeah. These are guys that were overwhelmingly favored to beat him, and even overwhelmingly favored to win the tournament. You know what I'm saying? And he beat all of them. So
I remember Holmzie from the beginning, so I had a little bit more faith in him.
So that definitely does amount to something. You know what I mean? As far as B. Dot, B. Dot's been killing it. He's champion of the year. If I had to pick, I'll definitely, my bad. Jersey, you know what I'm saying? It's always Jersey, but I have to go B. Dot, man, for this 2-1. So who do you have?
Holmzie, 2-1.
Holmzie 2-1. That goes against Jersey?
Jersey. It's loud, man. Loud, boy.
All right, then we have, next we have Loso versus Emerson Kennedy. Emerson Kennedy, of course, he's from the West Coast. If you say, I think he's
fourth quarter, right?
I think it's Phoenix, right?
Is
he
from
Phoenix
quarter?
Or is he fourth quarter?
I would assume. I think everybody from the West fourth quarter.
Yeah, so I don't know if he's fourth quarter, but yeah, Emerson Kennedy. At one time, he was his name was picking up some steam. He had a dope battle, I think, before Ultimate Madness. And people were claiming for him to get involved, and they put him in the tournament, and then he lost. I think second round of Danny Myers, right? I believe. So he didn't go as far as I guess everybody would hope for, or as far as maybe I would think if you're this guy coming in, there's new energy coming in. Danny Myers been doing it. You know what I'm saying? This tournament was meant for guys like EK to shine through. You know what I'm saying? So they could be pushed. So I think that was definitely a hit losing in the tournament for EK. And then you had Loso losing in the first round of the tournament.
Yeah, that was
what I'm saying?
That was an upset. That was an upset.
Yeah.
None came in.
Even though on my bracket I had none beating him.
Did you?
Yeah, because I
haven't seen none in a minute.
Yeah, so the thing what I felt about None and Loso is that I feel like Loso on bullpen, he's like really good because I think John has built a brand around him, you know what I'm saying? And it feels like that's Loso's league. Yeah. You know what I mean? So when you step into bullpen, step into Loso's realm, and it makes Loso look bigger, more of a star, and his words hit harder. Yeah. And maybe he feels like I'm Jordan in fucking Chicago right now, you know what I mean? And maybe he does better. On URL, you're just a guy. You got, as far as Loso, you're just a guy on URL. You got Roc, Surf, Calico, Clips, DNA, all these mega stars that in reality, now you're like, fuck, I gotta stand out with these guys?
Yeah.
These are the best of the best. I just think that these guys are coming off, you know, not so well performances. You know what I mean? I don't know what to expect from both of them right now. But if I had to choose, I would definitely choose Loso. I think Loso has way more experience. He's had big battles on bullpen. He's had big battles on Smack, like you said. He had a dope battle with Trez.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He had a 3-0 JC. You know what I'm saying? So he's done some good things. You know what I mean? And I just think that by itself is going to put him over EK. Like, what do you think?
I think Loso. I mean, I'm looking at it. I see Loso anyway. Like, to beat him, even in the tournament, like, I don't know, his flow was just still right there, right there.
Yeah.
Like, it was just it was just like, Loso will beat him. I just looking right at it.
So you think like he's a predictable flow?
It's just like a boring flow. I ain't gonna say predictable. It's just kind of like the round drags on when he's rapping. Like, he might be saying stuff, but it's dragging on. It ain't like there's no energy with it.
Then you got Danny Myers versus Jerry Wess. I think this is a dope ass little undercard. I think Danny Myers been doing it for so long. Danny Myers is always consistent. Even in Ultimate Madness, he lost Holmzie Da God to a very close battle. Could have gone either way. And Jerry Wess been showing out since forever, bro. Like,
since
let's be honest.
We go hard.
You know what I mean? He's lost some battles, maybe in the way beginning, but he never choked or dropped the ball or didn't put on a show. You know what I mean? He always steps to the plate. And it's good that, you know, Smack got him on this card. I think he battled Chilla Jones last time. That was a dope battle. You know,
he earned his way up. He was getting battles, getting plates, and he was. I got Jerry Wess 2-1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just off the bat, and even explain.
I just like Jerry Wess's metaphors and the way he puts his rounds together, like the wordplay, how he chooses to use it. But all that come from We Go Hard though.
Yeah,
that's like We Go Hard Grooming. That's how they all rap.
Yeah,
that's why I like it. He's still doing it, and he's transitioned it very well to the URL because not a lot of people could do it. You know, chess obviously, but you know, not a lot of can transition and have the same crowd effect that they got over there.
I had Danny Myers and Ultimate Madness going to the finals before the brackets were done in the way beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I had him and Bill Collector in the finals.
I think a lot of people had Danny Myers.
I had Danny Myers and Bill Collector. And I think that, you know, in the end, Jerry Wess is very good. You know what I'm saying? He could match it well with someone like Chilla Jones, who's mid-top tier kind of rapper. You know what I mean? And I think Danny Myers has hung with Hollow. He hung with Disaster on KOTD. You know what I'm saying? I think Danny has another level to go that Jerry Wess hasn't reached yet. You know what I'm saying? Because like Jerry Wess, he's dope as hell and he's clean. You know what I'm saying? But then when he battles someone like Rum Nitty, you saw the levels. You know what I'm saying? Like, he did very good that battle, Jerry Wess. You know what I mean? But Nitty showed the levels.
Close 2-1. He edged it.
Yeah, he edged it. So I feel like it's be the same way. I think Myers will edge this 2-1. Because I think in the end, Myers has, you know what I mean? And was the last time Myers battled. You gotta remember, a lot of time Myers, if he does lose,
it's in the
or as debatable, the guy's down every 2 weeks. So now he sat down for a month and a half. You know what I mean? So maybe, you know, I expect it to be a better, cleaner performance. He knows he's battling before Mook and Roc.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I think the stakes are high and Myers is ready for it. I think Jerry Wess is ready for it too. It's gonna be an edge. I definitely got Danny Myers. Alright, so we're here at the main event. You could say the way before Surf and Lux was built up to be. It wasn't built, you know, it didn't live up to it. But
turn out,
even if that did turn out to be what it was, I still look at this like this is the face of Smack DVD versus the face of URL.
Yeah, that's Smack Gunner.
You know what I'm saying? This is Smack's original Gunner,
and
this is Smack's new
OG. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he was in Dot Mob. He was cool with Rex. You know, Mook remembers Roc. And if you watch the face-offs on YouTube now, It's on the Caffeine app too. And the Face Off, Mook says Roc was 16 watching him battle at the Fight Club.
Mm-hmm.
And Roc was like, and you were losing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's how much history is in this battle.
Yeah.
That Roc was watching this man battle at 16 years old at the Fight Club.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Roc is really going to go more towards the bars.
He's gonna try to outbar Mook.
He's going to try and outbar him because I think that's Roc's way out. You know what I'm saying? If you go bar him to death, and trump his angles so much, you may not win everybody, but definitely you would win over all the new fans, the new era fans. And that's right now. Right now, it's you got a lot of people's heads saying old era versus new era. If you spit hard punchlines back to back, that's like more new era style, I guess you could say. And you can get all the new era fans.
I wouldn't agree with that because they were spitting hard punchlines back to back on the old Smack DVDs, like Young Miles and them niggas, like Uncasa and them niggas. They were. But it was more real talk.
They was going crazy. This shit is more of like double entendres. Like you gotta have a haymaker in the first 2 bars nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
They listening for every bar counts a little bit more.
Back then we let them rock for 8 bars. Like, he says some regular shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they hit the line.
Gets up to the punch.
But what we more liked was the talking. Like Uncasa was talking to you. Rex was talking to you. It was real talk.
Yeah, it was right.
You know what I'm saying? Mook was one of the ones to have punchlines and go super personal and mix it together. Mm-hmm. That's what he was deemed the best at the time.
Roc just came off a Daylight battle though.
Yeah.
And that motivation makes the battle a little bit more. Because he like, nigga, I just damn near, I know. In his head, he probably beat Daylight. And said, I beat him, whatever. Or he beat me, whatever. But either way, it was a great battle. We both were spitting. Yeah. I did my thing. He did his. And that confidence right there is going to push him into this battle more confident.
This is going to be a better Roc than we saw versus Daylight.
It's got to be. It's Murda Mook.
It's going to be. And I agree with what you said the last blog we previewed it, that it's going to live up to the hype.
Yeah, I don't see this being a loaded luck.
Mook don't show. Yeah. Like, these guys are on there. These guys are 2 of the best that have ever done it. You know what I'm saying? I think that Mook's going to just be too much for him, I'll be honest. Like, I think Mook is the king angler in battle rap history. You're giving him like 7 angles.
He has so much time to analyze Tay Roc.
It's definitely gonna be 2-1. I think it's gonna be real close. It's gonna be an edge because I think Roc's gonna do so good that's gonna be like, damn, was it better than the angles? Were those bars better than the angles? It could. If you look at it a certain way, it could be.
And I'm gonna say this: Mook could switch it up a little. Yeah. He ain't battling in a little minute. You're saying Roc only know what he's put out previously. He come with something different that Roc ain't expecting. So I don't know. It's gonna be a lot of surprises.
That's a good point too. What people don't know and about Mook is that Mook is mad smart. Mook was talking about one time in an interview that he battled Jay Mills coming off the bus after college. Like he got his degree.
That's why he had that shirt on.
He got his degree while he battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Mook owns like 2-3 businesses. Like his wife has a hair salon. You know what I'm saying? Like Mook was the top of his game battling on Smack DVD at what, 2021? You think Rex is old? Rex is like 33, 34 years old.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. He's only a couple. It seems like Rex.
These motherfuckers was battling grown men at 17, 18, 19 years old.
They were young as hell.
You know what I'm saying?
Battling niggas that just came out from jail and shit.
Yeah. To me, besides battling, Mook himself is somewhat of a child prodigy. He's someone that knew the importance of college, he knew the importance of business at a very young age. He knew capitalizing on his skill was the way to get out of where he was at a young age. Yeah. A lot of motherfuckers don't fall into that. I think sometimes people don't understand that Roc is battling now and Mook is battling 10 steps ahead of him. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So this is how the fact Mook moves. He's been moving like this since he was a teenager. You know what I mean? He's been ahead of motherfuckers since he was a teenager.
Mm-hmm. It's longevity in this shit, man. Mook's been doing this shit forever. Like, I like Tay Roc, but he's gonna gun bar him to death. He's gonna hit that one trick pony type shit. Like, hey, Hey, if I hit Mook with this, so I think Roc's gonna gun bomb to death, and Mook's just gonna come with something we didn't see yet, and then that's gonna.
He's gonna have a bunch of murder flips.
It's just gonna edge him the battle because we don't know when Mook's gonna come. We think we do.
Halloween, shit gonna get spooky.
Word.
Shit gonna get spooky on Halloween. A lot of motherfuckers gonna get unmasked on Halloween. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen. It's going down.